Welcome to beautiful house decor. If you love transforming thrift store treasures into beautiful garden decor, then this video is absolutely for you. Today, we're diving into 20 unique and eye-catching DIY planter ideas that will inspire you to breathe new life into forgotten items. Whether you're working with old teacups, wooden drawers, or even a vintage sled, these projects are perfect for adding charm and personality to your outdoor space. Let's get creative together. Number 1. Rustic wooden drawer planter with lace trim. Transform an old dresser drawer into a charming garden centerpiece. Begin by sanding and painting the wood in soft pastels like mint or blush, then attach delicate lace trim along the edges for a vintage touch. Fill it with vibrant pansies or ivy, and line the base with moss for texture. This planter adds cozy cottage charm to porches or windowsills, blending nostalgia with practicality. Perfect for repurposing forgotten furniture into living art. Number 2. Vintage Wheelbarrow Garden Cart, Mobile Green Oasis. Turn a rusty wheelbarrow into a whimsical garden cart bursting with color. Paint its frame in bold turquoise or sunny yellow, then line the basin with lush moss. Plant trailing vines like sweet peas or ivy to cascade over the sides. Its mobility lets you roll seasonal blooms across your yard, creating a dynamic focal point. Add tiny fairy garden accents for extra charm and a touch of playfulness. Number 3. Teacup and Saucer Hanging Planter Trio. Elevate delicate teacups into hanging planters by drilling drainage holes and attaching sturdy hooks. Pair each cup with a saucer, using the latter as a shelf for trailing succulents or air plants. Suspend them at varying heights from a wooden beam for a tiered display. This idea merges heirloom elegance with greenery, ideal for small spaces like balconies or patios. Number 4. Beaded Birdcage Planter with Fairy Lights. Wrap a vintage birdcage in strings of beads and fairy lights, securing them with wire for durability. Fill the base with soil and plant cascading ivy or baby's tears for a lush effect. Hang it near a seating area to create a magical ambience at dusk. The sparkle of beads and glowing lights will turn your garden into a fairy tale retreat. Number 5. Antique Ladder Tiered Herb Garden. Lean an old wooden ladder against a wall or fence, securing it for stability. Nestle small pots of herbs like basil, thyme, and rosemary into each rung. Add climbing vines like beans or clematis at the base to weave through the slats. This vertical garden saves space while showcasing rustic textures, making it a functional decor piece for kitchens or patios. Number 6. Mosaic Mirror Planter, Glittering Succulent Frame. Break colorful tiles or mirrors into pieces and glue them around an old picture frame. Press the shards into adhesive for a glittering mosaic border. Plant tiny succulents like echeveria or sedum in the center, securing them with soil and gravel. Hang this sparkly planter on a wall to reflect sunlight and add dimension to your outdoor space. Number 7. Repurposed Sled Planter for Winter Blooms. Line a vintage sled with burlap sacks to insulate against cold, then fill it with frost-tolerant plants like pansies or evergreen cuttings. Paint the sled in cheerful hues to contrast snowy backdrops. Place it on a porch or garden path to create a nostalgic winter display. This project blends holiday cheer with practical gardening for colder months. Number 8. Colander and Utensil Wall-Mounted Flower Bed. Drill holes in the bottom of a metal colander for drainage, then mount it on a wall using vintage spoons or forks as brackets. Fill it with soil and trailing flowers like lobelia or nasturtiums. The utensils add quirky charm while supporting the planter. Pair with other kitchen-themed decor for a cohesive farmhouse vibe that celebrates upcycling. Number 9. Vintage Book Planter, Secret Garden in a Tome. Hollow out an old hardcover book, leaving the spine intact for structure. Line the cavity with plastic and fill it with soil and a small fern or air plant. Place the book on a windowsill or shelf to surprise visitors with its hidden garden. This literary craft merges reading and gardening, perfect for book lovers seeking creative decor. Number 10. Baking Tin Herb Garden with Chalkboard Labels. Paint rectangular baking tins in pastel shades like mint or buttercup, then drill drainage holes. Mount them on a wall and fill with herbs like parsley or rosemary. Attach chalkboard tags to the front using twine, labeling each herb for easy identification. This organized display brings rustic charm to kitchens or outdoor walls while keeping fresh flavors within reach. Number 11. Wine Rack Vertical Succulent Wall. Clean a wooden wine rack thoroughly, then fill each slot with soil and drought-tolerant succulents like hens and chicks or jade plants. Mount it on a fence or wall to create a living tapestry of textures and colors. The rack's grid design naturally organizes the plants, making it an eco-friendly way to showcase desert botanicals in limited spaces. Number 12. Retro Radio Planter, Upcycled Tech Garden. Carefully remove the inner components of an old radio, leaving the casing intact. Paint it in glossy retro colors like aqua or cherry red, then add trailing petunias or ivy. Replace dials with small hooks to hang the planter. This quirky blend of vintage tech and greenery celebrates nostalgia while giving discarded gadgets new life as garden art. Number 13. Shutter Window Planter with Climbing Vines. Lean an old shutter against a wall or fence, securing it upright. Plant climbing flowers like sweet peas or clematis at the base, guiding their tendrils through the slats. The shutter's slatted design creates a natural trellis, offering privacy while transforming a plain wall into a blooming backdrop for seating areas. Number 14. Thrifted Gown Planter Liner, Fabric-Framed Blooms. Line a wire basket with a vintage lace gown, securing the fabric with zip ties. Fill it with cascading flowers like petunias or fuchsia, letting the blooms spill over the edges. Hang the basket near a window or porch to let the gown's fabric flutter in the breeze. This romantic planter merges fashion history with garden creativity. Number 15. Beaded Chandelier Planter, Sparkly Outdoor Focal Point. Remove the bulbs from a thrifted chandelier and replace them with small glass vials or test tubes. Fill each vial with soil and violets or ivy, then drape beads over the arms for sparkle. Hang it upside down from a pergola or tree to create a glittering garden chandelier that catches sunlight and becomes a conversation piece. Number 16. Old bucket self-watering planter with handles. Drill drainage holes in a galvanized bucket and add a hidden reservoir using a smaller container at the bottom. Fill the upper section with soil and plant herbs or tomatoes. The bucket's handles make it portable for patios or decks, while the self-watering system ensures thriving plants with minimal effort. A clever solution for busy gardeners. Number 17. Vintage crib spring planter, nostalgic flower cradle. Line a baby crib slats with burlap sacks, stapling them securely. Fill the base with soil and plant tulips or daffodils for a burst of spring color. Lean the crib against a garden wall or fence to create a sentimental display. This project repurposes childhood memories into a seasonal celebration of growth and renewal. Number 18. Mason jar lid hanging planter trio. Screw mason jar lids into a reclaimed wooden board, then hang the board with sturdy rope. Fill each jar with soil and plants like thyme or violets, securing the lids tightly. The jars can be easily removed for maintenance, making this modular system perfect for balconies or kitchens where fresh herbs or blooms are always within reach. Number 19. Antique picture frame mirror planter hack. Remove the mirror from a gilded frame, cleaning the glass for reuse. Fill the frame's opening with soil and air plants, securing them with hot glue. Mount it on a stone or brick wall to highlight desert botanicals like tillandsia or cacti. This minimalist planter adds bohemian flair while repurposing forgotten treasures. Number 20. Laundry basket vertical garden with twine climbers. Line a wicker laundry basket with plastic sheeting, securing it with staples. Fill the top with strawberry plants or ivy, guiding vines down the sides with twine. Hang it on a fence or balcony railing to create a lush vertical garden. The basket's natural texture blends with greenery, offering a rustic yet functional decor piece. And there you have it, 20 inspiring ways to turn everyday thrifted finds into stunning garden planters. These ideas not only save money, but also add a personal, nostalgic touch to your home decor. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Leave a comment below and let us know which of these DIYs was your favorite. We love hearing from you.